All right, let me get myself situated as best as I can. And then here we are. What's shaking, everybody? How are you? Big old happy Monday, happy time zones. Hope you all enjoyed your weekend. Yeah, man, we got 11 days till daybreak. 11 days. Pretty crazy. Pretty nuts to think about. And Philly! What's up, my man? Philbert, what's good, dude? Hey, man, great time. I can't wait for you to freak out right now. Ready? I can't wait. I can't wait. I can feel the content or the contentment in your watching. Yo, for real, Monster Hunter last night was a good time. I had a great time. Thank you very much again. Philly, we got little under a week till the big game. How are we feeling? I loaded up on new gear as well as glamour for sure. The amount of inventory that I sold paid for it. And I might have spent like a little bit over, but like everything that I sold in my inventory, it was like a mill. Like all of the like the new stuff I had, dude, friggin' economy in 14. Economy in Eorzi is pretty good, dude, because yeah, it stacked me up for about a mil plus. Got the better roster. They got my homes. We'll see how it ends. Yeah, for real. Like, you guys legit do have the better roster. No argument there for me whatsoever. Is somebody in there? Hang on. Whoa. Well, all right then. Yeah, because what we had the non-existent queue time on Friday morning. Non-existent queue time. I just want it for Saquon. That's it. Everybody else can fucking pound sand. All right. It's the only person in Philly I'm rooting for. All right. If you were on the team, I'd root for you too, but you're not. So no. No. Absolutely not, bruh. Huh. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the yeah, all right, I get it. It's just it was like the breastplate that threw me off. Saquon's an eagle, so I'll take it. Very well. We are in accord, my friend. But yeah, I mean, regardless, I'm hoping it'll be a good game. I don't, for the life of me, want to see a blowout on either side. I want it to be a close game. I don't want there to be a bunch of BS, but, you know, who knows? Right? Who knows? Not a bunch of, you know, I don't want the... Well, we got a dance party going on here. No big deal. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't want it like... I don't want a whole bunch of, like, junk from, those the refs, because, like, it's, you know, it's annoying. It's like, I feel like there is some validity to it, but it's also super annoying. But, you know, that's just me. I don't think I'm able to. Yeah, because we're on Old Crystal Goblin. Old Crystal Goblin. 11 days till daybreak 2. I was telling Phil last night while we were playing some Monster Hunter off stream that we had, well, many of you guys already know that we applied to be on the front page, on Twitch's front page for release day for daybreak 2. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't mean to be pessimistic, but once they close applications down, they say within like 24 to 48 hours you'll get an email if you made the cut, and it's not looking like it, which is totally fine. You know, like I told them, like I had said before, and like I said for daybreak 1 when we applied for the front page, was I just want to do whatever the hell we can to just bring more attention to trails, you know what I mean? That was it. So, you know, unfortunate, there was some hiccup there was some stutter, I don't know. Maybe it's my internet. I hope not. No, we're good. Not losing frames. That's neat. We're good. We're fine. Okay. But who knows? Pardon me. The yawn. Ooh, ah. You know, maybe we'll get an email tomorrow. Probably not, but, you know, that ultimately ends up being the worst possible outcome, right? You know, it's just what, like, you know, you don't get on. You don't get on. No biggie. We try again in the future. Dance party. Dance party. Abelard. All right. Almost 4 minutes. I would have been on a little bit sooner, but I was comfy on the couch. And yeah, man, there we go. And I was enjoying some vanilla froyo with dehydrated banana chips. Delish. Okay. This is a fun one? All right, man. I'm looking forward to it. Try my best not to screw up. Oh. Rip roaring and ready. Everybody here is small. Everybody here is way shorter.
My friends, heed me.
Oh, let's go, man!
Forgive me. I could do them no harm.
Bro. Yeah, dude.
The only way. I shall silence the beast of the air. Pray continue onward.
Sick. Gallblade, what's up, man? Hey, I was telling Phil earlier, man. Thanks for last night. That was a good time. Doing some Monster Hunter. Oh, hot diggity. How are you, man? What's the other side of the world like tomorrow? Was fun? Yeah, sure was. Finally an Iceborne too, man. It's been months. The snow level gives me friggin' life, dude. It's great. And I think, obviously, the most enjoyable part moving forward will be new gear. All the new shinies. I dig it. Chilling, trying to find the gaming before Phantom Brave finally releases in Australia. I don't know if I've heard of Phantom Brave, truth be told. Was it something that wasn't available in Australia before? And apologies if you've mentioned it, or if you had mentioned it last night and I just didn't think to ask you last night. Oh, shoot. Oh, boy, that's bad. Well, right off the rip. There we go. Go me, go. It's unfortunate, isn't it? I gotta do the whole follow the group thing again. Oh, where the mouth is closed, go there, huh? All right. Shit. Yeah, we're in trouble now. Oh, boy, I'm super dead, aren't I? Just about. Yeah, that confusion part sucked. God damn it, not this again. Just make him die. Nope, dead. Okay. Released last week everywhere else. It's a oh, okay, cool. Spin-off of Disgaea. Okay, yeah, I have heard of Disgaea for sure.
The horde draweth near. Be on your guard.
That was ruthless. I just got an email too randomly about Fire Emblem. It was a Nintendo email, but they were like, yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes on mobile, and I was like, what? It's like the 8th anniversary or something. And beats the heck out of me. Did Sephiroth do this? Oh, dang. Oh, no. Save the children! Never mind. Just gotta do the old focus face so I don't screw up more. Like this is not gonna happen. If you want to see something fun, look at this boss's back. Okay. Like this, like the hairy thing? Or like the boss coming up? Noir, what's good, fam? How are you? Happy Monday, bud. How are you? How's the fam? How's your guys' weekend? Not too bad. We got wildly hormonal Mother Nature. We got like 4 inches of snow last night. And then today it was a high of like 50, 52, 53 degrees Fahrenheit. It was, I don't even know what the hell's going on. Wouldn't know I worked and sleep the weekends. Jelly. Oh, so this one. Terminus Wrecker. Oh, it's an elephant. Oh, damn. That is pretty cool, though. This is such a banger of a tune, too. Oh, I did? Okay. I thought maybe I should hop in that bubble, and boy, am I glad I did. That seems like a familiar mechanic from another dungeon or something or other. Throughout our journey here in Eorzea, for sure. It's got a red bell pepper for a head, too. Alright, so now it's got water in itself. And it's going to push us back, right? I also think that my mouse heard me talking about how I need to put it out to pasture because the right click keeps sticking. It's been working flawlessly since. So power is shit talking, man. For real, you talk smack about a queue time, next thing you know, boop, you're in. Your 8-year-old mouse, 9-year-old, however the hell old it is, you just talk smack about it, and it's like, nope, I work. Had to take my car to get an oil change and almost missed it because my mom wanted to go to Hobby Lobby. I mean, I can't blame Mom for wanting to go to Hobby Lobby. You ever been? Like, I mean, clearly you've been, but has anybody else ever been to a Hobby Lobby? It's pretty legit, man. And I definitely feel super old or, like, boring just having said, like, Hobby Lobby's a good time. But it is. Yo, Beatrice, yeah, absolute heater of a track, bud. How are you? Monster that I did a whirlpool on the ground so you get in a bubble? Okay. Yeah. I knew it looked familiar. I think maybe that's just kind of why I gripped it and ripped it. Yeah, there's a lot of fuego everywhere. It is quite chaotic currently, Beatrice. Faux show. Picked up more table decor. My husband is so happy. Oh yeah. See, like, what's funny too is that, like, Mrs. Neal would bring home some stuff from Hobby Lobby, and I'd just be like, yeah, like, that's all right. Or she'd be like, do you want to go to Hobby Lobby? And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, why not? Sure. Some pretty neat stuff there. Again, I know I sound super old. It's like saying you're excited to go to, like, Bed Bath & Beyond, which I don't think is actually a company anymore. And Bed Bath & Beyond, if I remember correctly, used to own Christmas Tree Shop too. Or the other way around. No, maybe it was Bed Bath & Beyond. Because I know Bed Bath & Beyond owned this other small store called Bye Bye Baby. It's exactly what you think it was, just a bunch of baby stuff. Just where Youngblood's, like, current bedroom setup is from. But yeah, they also own, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond, they owned Christmas Tree and then they sold it to somebody else. Something like that. But yeah, that's your random lesson for the day. Only 'cause I'd been there. And I will focus up with you guys in a second so I don't die, or I don't continue to be a detriment to the team. Beatrice, Final Fantasy IV. A wooden vase and some olive branches? Just tell him you're trying to extend the olive branch. Blasphemy. Svarbanu. Take my hand. See, that's an olive branch right there. Oh, shoot. I'm pink, so should I be here? I guess so. You know, I guess that's the fun part about having absolutely zero idea of what I'm doing. Stay here, maybe? Oh, shoot. The wonder of it all. Gnashing of teeth. Good Lord, what was that all about? Shit. Nope. Oh dear, no. Sorry. God damn, dude. Thought I was doing okay. Oh, wowzers! I'm sorry I bit it the first time. Damn, that was fun. Damn, I thought I did okay. Not horrible, but not great. Holy smokes. Gang's all here. Orange, how are you, buddy? What's going on? Welcome back. None of these things. Yeah, Dragoon down is right.
As I feared.
What is it?
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
Huh?
I saw nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well. There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
Emptiness? But that would mean...
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying. This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud. Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhaps so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
Not by any means known to me. Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
That's super bleak.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
They're gone.
beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe. You put your secret at risk. Those closest to me already know the truth. A truth I must now share with one and all. Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally, and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may. I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Radzatan will not survive.
Take me with you. I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Were my words unclear? I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
Estinian, here.
Such a fucking bro, man.
The last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you love.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Hang on tighter. Or it's your fault.
Shall we?
So badass, man.
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
Arcadia, what's good, my guy? Yeah, not even hanging on. He's such a badass. Like, he really is. It's not even close. Just so gnarly. Our radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know those beasts were once my own people. There is no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. Oh, I have to like pick for real? Grumpy? Yo, man. 11 days to save the world. Thank you for the 42 months, man. Appreciate it a great deal. Doing very well, Arcadia. Thank you so much. Nice, man. Little porterhouse action. It's one of my faves. It's damn good steak, dude. Raisin brown? Yeah, I mean, like... No. Let's take the money. Take the money instead. No one panic, but there's a grumpy tiger in the chat. He gets very surly sometimes. The old surly feline. But he's one of the good ones. So 85. This is midway point of Endwalker, right? Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduta for the time being. There, I can better manage the crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to the possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups that we may cover more ground. Alizé and I will seek the Pax's path. Thancred and Y'shtola, pray, make for Dharma. I leave Arthur to Graha and you, Vance. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduta. That way, we might share what we've learned with the satrap. Getting to the good stuff. I mean, dude, like... I would say, at least up until this point, Endwalker's been pretty hype. Not respectfully as hype as I feel Shadowbringers was. But, you know, we still got a lot more to go to. The dungeon's almost exactly the halfway point, 11 streams, and there are 11 streams to get there, 11 streams left. The count's a little off since we did Omega at the start, but best to keep going full focus in case we lose any more days. Yeah, can do, will do. And like, you know, if it's okay with everybody, if, you know, knock on wood, something should happen to occur, you know, this week or next, you know, we'll double up on a Friday or something like that, you know. Shall we be off then? Athra is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forged many of our warding scales. That seems as good a place as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our inquiries. Graha's with us. For me, Shadowbringers was better overall, though Endwalker has some really good moments, but I think it has lower points. Dude, we got to go to the moon, so it can't get much higher than that, literally. Quite literally, we can't go higher than the moon. That I am at least aware of yet. I haven't been to space personally, but I've seen it in the movies, so maybe. Oh no, Phil's gone. He's out. He left. He said, I'm done. No mas. Are they gonna let me attune here yet? Or are they just gonna... Sweet deal. Thanks, gang. Appreciate it. For real. For real, for real. There was just, you know, like, MSQ aside, like, there was just a lot of really, really good bits in Shadowbringers. It's, like, most notably, at least for me, the weapons. The weapons storyline was just wowzers good. It was so freaking well done. Crushed me in a great way. Love that. Ah, I remember those red eyes. You were those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We are assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balsahan Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled themselves skywards. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. How bizarre, how bizarre. Oh, yeah, so we gotta get... Oh, my bad. Gather some intel. Pardon me. Hey there. Damn, that's some gnarly-ass looking gear. According to the Nudahin, the blasphemy came from the direction of Balsahan Bazaar. Let us inquire there to see if any of the vendors or customers can enlighten us further. Not the option I meant to choose. So, this is Thabnarian weave. I must say it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvus. Small wonder, really, given that it's just crossed the water. Not that I'm much of an expert on Kovasi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Sharlayan, and like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days, I've felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the Royal Eye, and with it the wisdom of the ancient Alag. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvos again, if only once. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concerns these days. We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. Well, that was all going on. The great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. West side of the bazaar, west side of the bazaar. Oh, so I gotta do the loop-de-loop. Yeah, Graha lore? Shit, yeah. I mean, Graha was one of the freaking goats of Shadowbringers too, man. Goddamn. This shit ripped me up too. Is something the matter, traveler? If you are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was this fiend, its massive body bursting through that entryway with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone as quickly as it came. Yo, Eden, thank you for the 4 months, man. Have you seen the new opening for Devil May Cry anime? The song choice actually flashbanged my mental well-being. Okay, so yes and no. Yes and no. I know I just said that. Let me... Okay. I saw one of them. They had Limp Bizkit, and I don't know if that's like legitimately going to be the intro. Like, I saw Dante eating a slice of pizza, and then there was Limp Bizkit playing. That is actually the intro. Okay, well then, yes, I have seen parts of it, but when I heard Limp Bizkit playing, I on like fucking Scouts Honor, whatever it is, hand over my dude. I thought it was a joke, so I just fucking I just shut it off. That's all I did. I was like, no, I was like, this can't be real. And I was like, why is Limp Bizkit? I was like, no, I was like, this isn't real. This is all fake. Yeah, okay, but it's real, evidently. Sheesh, sisters have mercy. What is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. Oh, wrong voice. Settle down, friend. The danger is past, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us about what you saw? Dante did it for the Nookie. Come on, the Nookie, so he could get that cookie and stick it somewhere. Yeah. Stick it up the yeah. Yes. Dude, I saw footage of Limp Bizkit from a couple of years ago, and Fred Durst, like, not only does he have like a big bushy white beard, but whatever he was like, whatever show it was the last couple of years, he looked like the fucking Gorton's Fisherman. Like, he literally had on like the Gorton's Fisherman, like the bright yellow hat, or he was like not Bernstein Bear, what's Paddington. He had like the yellow like the yellow rain hat on stage. I was like, what? I was like, what is going on? It was like, no more backwards fitted Yankees caps or Kengals. Okay, yeah, sure, dude. We're gonna be the Gorton's Fisherman, eh? Sheesh. But first, I heard the screams. Then a horde of ravening beasts came charging towards us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Marid, throwing people around like ragdolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder. More voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You are brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspected that it was the most we can... I suspect that it is the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think it best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. I want to open up a restaurant where the bathroom names are Hot Mamas and Pimp Daddies. I mean... Oh, Automod. It's alright. Automod helps keep us safe, so well, we just gotta give it a pass. But I think we should do that. Pardon me, sorry. Busy day. Limp Bizkit gets a lot of hate, but I like their music, not gonna lie. It's part of my childhood. Oh yeah, like I talk about that with my bestie all the time. Because he's only a couple years younger than me, but we all listened to roughly the same music growing up. And it's like, yeah, man, I loved Limp Bizkit growing up. I did. And I don't dislike them now. But it's like secondhand embarrassment thinking back to how much I enjoyed them. If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but like, I look back and I'm embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like, you do that. You look back on things you might have done in the past and be like, ugh, I am freaking... Ugh, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Kind of one of those. But like, I still dug their music. I listened to a ton of it, man. Tell you what, when you see She's in it, your biscuit is not limp. What would a stiff biscuit look like, Beatrice, if you'd like to share with the class? Like, I hear Limp Biscuit, and I think, like, maybe it's like a Grands roll, and somebody just spilt some water, got gravy on it. What's a hard biscuit? Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetheryte Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in the vicinity. That being the case, the people in that in that Mahane can surely tell us more. A baguette, Calvert is for, yeah. I suppose so. Me when I wore skinny jeans and had a swoopy haircut in middle school. When I used to rep the bandana and parted my hair in the middle and my hair was down to like my shoulders. I just went for my best Axl Rose impression, you know. Sometimes it can still be good, but sometimes it's like, just retire, guys. Absolutely. There's just still times where I hear it and I cringe. And when I thought that Limp Bizkit was on the Devil May Cry anime, I thought it was a joke, and that was cringe, and I was just like, Going after the enormous beast, are you? Aye, I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there by the window, a few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands and black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body burst apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking, and the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with the sort. Saw Mihil and, the barmaid chatting with them, though. She might know something. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. Whoa. You mean the blasphemy? What's that Radiant have been calling? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Merid poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Marid, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant House came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn. I'm certain of it. The windows were here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. I wore Jenko jeans. I had a couple of pair of these UFO pants, which are like basically Hot Topic parachute pants. They were hilarious. But, you know, was, forevermore will be, a product of a divorced couple. You know what I mean? So, for school shopping, I would get 2 pair of Jenko jeans. They were $50 a pop. That was expensive. My old man would get me 2 pair, and then my mom would get me 2 pair. My old man would laugh and be like, I'm not buying those. I'm like, but that's what I want. And so we compromised. He got me 1 pair of Jenko jeans, which he still called absurd. And then we would go to Hot Topic and buy all my band t-shirts. He goes, you don't want a Doors t-shirt, do you? I go, no, Dad. The Doors suck. And he goes, that's my boy. I go, but so does Elvis. And he goes, you're not my son. I go, All right, Beatrice, have a good night. Try to keep that biscuit not limp, okay? Oh, hello there. Welcome to Mahid's Mahane. What can we get you? We have come not for libations, but rather for information. Are you Malil, yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy of the satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Khazal was his name. He ran his consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnarian specialties. Well, okay, so wait. Khazal, was that the elephant dude in the, like, right off of the dock? Or is that the elephant person that we helped? We had to, like, run, trying to teach him how to sell? Teach him how to sell stuff? No, not the elephant. All right, my bad. I mean, like, the names sound super familiar. Maybe they'll give me a recap. It definitely rings a bell. Come to think of it, didn't you meet Khazal when you first came to Thavnir? If I recall correctly, he ran a trading operation in Yedlamad. It was through him that the Scions were acquainted with the fisherman Matsya. Yes, that is the same Khazal, no doubt. A rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium indeed. Khazal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting as far as I could hear. Yet as they discussed matters further, Khazal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Khazal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Khazal lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I don't. I can direct you to them if you believe it would be of help. What do you say? Pardon me? Khazal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Khazal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see where this lead takes us. Bravenheart, what's up, man? How are you? Happy Monday, bud. Oh, is it down and around? Oh, yeah. Durr. Happy time zones, dude. How was your weekend? Let's see. After leaving the Mayhain, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetheryte Plaza. Oh, I thought I was just gonna get some more lore. It's unfortunate we didn't. Alright, these are all just going to be ask for direction things. Kind of a downer. Yep, okay. They're all just for directions, man. Legit, I was just hoping for some more info, some more lore. Oh, I don't know why this just popped into my head. I don't know. ADHD, probably. But, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but it's rumored that Halo's coming to PS5 or, like, the PlayStation ecosystem, which is friggin' wild. And this must be Kama. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kalsal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Kalsal, you say? Yes, I know him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spent his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, what with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn until dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. And then at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kalsal sitting on a bench, his head hung low. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Kalsal, cordial and honest like always. These questions you are asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in a terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bazaar goings-on. Rest assured, the city is safe now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and prepare to take refuge should the satrap order it. Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kalsal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kalsal? I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around thanks to a generous order from Ruvida Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. The Jinabaha... Dinabaha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. That word, at Ruvida Fibers. This sounds promising. I mean, like, it's nothing out of the ordinary for me to, like, stumble over words New words, English words, lots of words. I feel like this area in particular has been overly difficult for me to try and friggin' stumble around. They're farming silkworms. This must be Ruvita Fibers, where we should find that person. I can't do it, man. Little pig, let me in! And hurry, I say! There's no time to waste! Pardon me, but are you in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. All right, now we're in shipping and receiving. This area is for employees only. Out, out! What's that? You've come to help? Oh, praise be to Minduruva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you passed 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate of... Nabrafal. By the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Mahanuha. And the massive crate there goes to Zemera. By the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Limited time to complete. All right. Thread, is it? And then you've come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. I just gotta, like, deliver thread back and forth now? Is that what we're doing? Certainly is. If you have any crates of finished products, such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. A crate full of clothing, is it? I can take it off your hands. Many thanks for the delivery. The timer still ticks while you're talking in dialogue. Death God, what's good? Yeah, man, we're the new thread guy. The Emperor's new threads. Happy Monday, bud. What's going on? Oh, damn. Good thing I'm large and hulking, so not going far. I say you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? A good thing, that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourselves in these unpredictable times. A crate full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. Crafting some stuff? Well, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for coming by and saying what's up. What you crafting? You've carried all the crates to the storehouse, you say? And so quickly, too. Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please, return to Dinabaha and assure him of our work is proceeding apace. Some stuffed peppers? Dog. So you're making stuffed peppers in-game? I can go for a stuffed pepper right now in my mouth hole. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible things of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial ever stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. Yeah, turn-ins for purple crafter scripts. Oh, right on. All right, so we weren't trying to help locate somebody's lost cat, but we were errand people. Done as I asked, have you? If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You've done us a great favor, traveler. You make the edible kind? Yo, like, I can make the edible kind as well. I already had supper tonight, but... the last time I had stuffed peppers, Mrs. Neo did stuffed peppers, but instead of with ground beef, we did a shredded beef. So it was kind of like a steak, but there was still rice in there, so it was kind of like steak and cheese with rice inside the... Oh, so good. I, too, have delivered the instruments and apparatuses entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored, we'll not lose any more of those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked at the burning skies in confusion, and then before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the door shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror. And in the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... So, I mean, it's kind of like the Sin Eaters. Or like people turning into Sin Eaters. He too transformed. But these people are just turning into, like, devil creatures. I mean, in-game, it's a type a player can eat. The type that... Oh, God. Okay, so my bad. I was like, I mean, I could definitely go for a legit stuffed pepper in my tum-tum. I'm sorry, there was something you wanted to ask. Indeed, you knew the merchant Kazal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kazal, I know him well. We had arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in Venispati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kazal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Dude was down in the dumps. All kinds of depressed. Excuse me. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduda, were we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, I thank you for your concern, and pray you two take care as well.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Excuse me.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference. If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the Satrap! The Satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Is that the one that we tried to...
I remember you from our first visit.
Wait.
That's the one we tried to help learn how to sell stuff, and I failed spectacularly, right?
But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him?
She's gonna turn. Oh, what's happening?
Get away from her, now!
Once you give in to the despair, that's it. You're all done. Kill it! Kill it! Dude, the minute you start thinking it's all over, it becomes all over.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
Damn.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can! Ah! 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 No! Ah!
Good Lord. Oh, wow. Okay. Squished. That's it. Gone. Do a jump, throw your lance, do something other than like, wait.
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
Bro.
My son.
Like, you literally could have thrown your spear.
You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
There we go, man. Just think happy thoughts. We're off to Neverland. Yeah, like, I mean, they were like 50 feet away and we just put our hand out like, no! It's like, dude, you have a lance that's like 8 feet tall. Yeah, obviously, like, just be happy. Give people hope.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations. Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
I mean, literally everybody just needed a pep talk.
Alice, leave the city to us and make for Palaka's stand at once. Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right. Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
Yeah. Graha should be actually be a bard. He should just walk around with a big megaphone and be like, everybody, calm down. It's fine. Yeah, literally just needed somebody to be like, calm the fuck down, dude. Be like, all right, my bad. We must save Palaka's stand, whatever it takes. Matsya, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course. Palaka's stand is not far, just down that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Vance, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alice and I will keep Matsya hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear. Oh, cool. Yeah, man. There is no telling what dangers awaits us. Keep your eyes peeled. All right, dude, we're the wrecking crew. Let's go. Me and Valabro. On the job. Got it ripped off just in time. I was like, oh no, please don't waste it. Whip that moot in reverse. Trying to get that second stack again. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Give me that second stack. It cannot be. We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Yo, Aspen, what's good, fam? How are you? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How are you? Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to be seen by you. Happy Monday. Happy time zones. Raid. Yo, dude, how was your wrestling festivities? Thank you very, very much for the raid. Thanks for bringing your community here to chill. If I ever wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Zombie! Well, welcome in, Raiders. Hope you guys are doing great. I know you guys had a good time with Aspen. Faux show. Wrestling was great. Next one in 2 weeks. Right on. Will you have to travel far for the next one? Or where... I'm gonna start over. Where was the last one? And then where is the next one? There, that's way easier with words. Have you come to help us? Too late, my family, my friends. Oh, I thought he was gonna transform. It's morphin' time. And what were you playing tonight, dude? Sorry, I know I just hit you with a barrage of questions. I get it. Post-stream, self-care, all the good stuff. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee, but if the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12, let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Salt Lake City was last week? Dope. Next one is here in Ohio. Oh, hi. Oh, about an hour for me? Yo, that's right on. Not that I want you to like dox yourself, but are you near or are you familiar with Westerville, Ohio? That's where my brother and sister-in-law lived years ago. Like, that was the only time I had been to Ohio. We went out to see them. Westerville. Aetheryte destination now acceptable. Oh, acceptable, accessible. Baran, how is Salt Lake City? I know, I keep hitting you with a shitload of questions, so my bad. Just tell me to shut the fuck up. It's way easier. Or if you don't want to, you know, drop an F-bomb, you just be like, yo, bro, shush. Not familiar, sadly. This show is in Columbus. Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, Westerville is close to Columbus. And I only know that because we went to the Columbus Zoo, which was really cool as well. Like, that was a good time. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. It was no joke. I can tend to the rest. Pray, look after Matsya. No doubt we have seen... what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. This SLC is great. I wrestle up there every few months. Yo, that's dope, dude. I want to, I desperately at some point before I'm not able to snowboard any longer, I want to get out to Utah. I want to go to Snowbird Mountain. Working through Cold Steel 2, just collected all the black records. Has anybody... see, like, I want to ask you something. Nah, I'll wait. I'll wait till later. In regards to the black records. Oh, Vance! This is your vet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsya has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. Has anybody told you about New Game Plus in Cold Steel 2? I guess that's what I'll ask. There are no words to describe what happened. Men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by the creatures only to rise again to join the murderous horde. In the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsya, do you perchance remember Kesaf and Mevan, the young couple who always brought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me much kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider as their way. But Kesaf and Maven bought my fish and sung its praise. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. Not really, it's my first New Game Plus, but I know most things at this point as long as it's not Daybreak 2 or Kai related. Okay, so... There's a very, very important that I'm still salty about cutscene with very, very pertinent and relevant information, but it's only available once you run a New Game Plus in Cold Steel 2 and collecting the black records. Alas, I fear they're in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their children, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg you to go to their aid. I haven't seen it yet, but it's a big reason why I wanted to do it. Dope. It is excellent. It is wonderful. It is aggravating that they relegated it to a New Game Plus playthrough. Infuriating. I'm still bitter. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Yeah, dude, I got you. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. It's cool and Falcom were right to lock it behind New Game Plus. Only the worthy should see it. Yeah, dude. You're the problem with the Trails community and gatekeeping. Shamed. Just ashamed. Tisk tisk. Only the worthy. Tell me how you can sound like more of a DB. Holy smokes. Only the worthy should see it. You definitely sound like a Reddit poster. It was a horrible idea on their part. Shame on them. Nope. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt that they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please, stay back! That was Kesarf. Oh no, it's not good. Yes, I understand. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Oh, totally unrelated to the saltiness about that cutscene being locked behind New Game Plus. I don't know why Mecha Break in their like infinite wisdom keeps just saying like it's coming at like it's coming out in 2025, right? We hear that at the Game Awards. You can wish list now. We've been able to wish list it. And then I just saw a couple hours ago on their Twitter page, they were like, coming in 2025, like spring 2025. Are you? It's like, yeah, bro. Like, can you just give us a goddamn date, please? I just feel like we just keep getting blue balled so bad. Like, bro, just tell me the date already. There's so much coming out in the spring. Oh, yo, it's the old, the red bell pepper elephant trunk monster. Pardon me again, sorry. Mermaid, I have not. I basically see like the cover of the game and that's like it. I don't play the demos. I don't. I've always done it that way, and you know, for better or for worse, it's just kind of. I live under a rock until launch day. Have you tried the demos yet? The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Vance. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. I'm too impatient, so yes, right on. Did you like it? Because I know that there's a story. There's like the beginning of the story demo, and then there's just the combat demo. Did you dig it?
Someone, anyone. My arms so heavy, and my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need.
Kisarf, no, Kisarf! You must stay strong!
More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die.
Hey! Saved him.
Thank you. Please, find them.
Mivan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palkistan. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think.
Love it. I'm glad that they made the demo shorter than the last one. Cause I didn't play it, but the last demo, it took you all the way to the end of chapter 1, right? I think.
Forgive me, Karasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return to lay you to rest.
Just think happy thoughts, and then we'll come back and bury you. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mevin and the child must be elsewhere. I mean, it's right there. I have to get it. And now, can you just... No, I honestly don't know. Can you just leave those? Can you just... I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? Guess so. If Miven and her daughter came through this area recently, you see no evidence of their passage.
Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them farther from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Maven and her little one to safety. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair. Oh. Dude.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
This blasted link pearl.
How fare you below?
It's me.
Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
hope and like not hope and despair, just straight up despair. Despair.
Oh, it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. Oh, capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man.
We've already been there. We've fixed that, bro.
These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radz-at-Han hangs in the balance. We have company.
Tentacle ladies.
I am ready. The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Bro, so bitchin', man. Goddamn Estinian. What's up, Crash? It's the trailer. I haven't seen the trailer. Unless you're referring to like the intro movie. Okay, gotcha. Like, oh yeah, the opening cinematic. Gotcha. See, I don't remember that part. Go figure. That's normal for me though.
If Maven fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy. But how can I at a time like this? They could be dead. So if I allow myself to be overcome by this fear, I too might become a beast? I am not sure I understand, but I will do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends?
Boo doo 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 doo.
I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child.
Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matya speak with Elder Yeruvit? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able.
We will save Mevin and her child. We can do that much for Karisef.
I am heartened by the both of you being safe. But what of the family?
We found Kesarov, but he...
Say no more. I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Kersov may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevin and the child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high.
Come, let us rejoin your friends at once.
Bro, why do we have to keep doing this, like, back and forth? Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Please, let's go.
I'm pleased to report the vicinity appears to be beast-free. No doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsya? If we follow Siorda path, we will arrive at Porusa, a temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. its people and Mevin sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. Then it's settled. Matsya, stay close to me, all right? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Parusa as quickly as we're able, with me.
Stop it. This is my bed and you can't get on it.
Thank you. I thought I was done for. Mevin? She's a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere trying to avoid the beasts. And with her child, gods worrying not for me, I can make my way back to the village on my own.
Hey, level up on a new area.
And wait, Parusa lies up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come and many have already been killed. Alphino and Alizé have gone to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready.
Give me my stacks back. We don't see if they need help. We're like, all right, we're good. Just keep going.
There you are. How fare the others? I see. You've seen to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies, and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
Don't. I know you're sad, but don't. You're gonna turn into one of them.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship.
Hey, Zircon, thank you so much for the raid, man. Sorry, I was zoning out. Appreciate it very much. How goes it? Welcome in, Raiders.
And remember.
Pleasure to have you. Happy Monday, happy time zones. What were you getting down on tonight, my dude?
Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world.
We've been doing
Live is
pretty
to
good, man.
suffer.
Thank you.
To drink of
Some Royale with
calamity,
cheese? How's that? Is that
drown
your
in
first time
anguish,
playing it?
To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevin, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
First time in Royale, not in base. Did you enjoy the base game? And have you enjoyed Royale so far?
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
God damn, Heidelin just came on super strong. That was loud.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn.
Pig, what's good, dude? Chilling.
Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
One of your top games? Nice, dude. Good to hear. P5 was a damn good time, man. It's my first Persona. Damn good one.
Over there! My view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Vance, go with Mattia and set along the river. Alphino and I will circle around from the south.
Leveling up Botanist got it to 95 from 70 or so today. Yo, GG's, dude. Make some of that green piece, you know what I'm saying? Yours as well, and then you went backwards? Right on. So like, so then I take it you've done like P4G and P3. What's the new one? P3 Reload? After you played Vanilla, did you do Strikers? Yeah! No! Yeah, dude! Fly my fangs! Yes. Whoa. I'm on the job. Let's go.
Oh, God have mercy!
Holy smokes, dude. Where is the friggin' kid, though? Mevin's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death, no doubt, came... Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Dude, what? I thought she just got thrown into the friggin' water, man. Bro, this is all kinds of dark, and I don't like it. You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Good Lord. Oh yeah, no, I mean for sure, but I don't know, just I guess part of me thought that she was gonna live. But yeah, it was probably the old like snap and then just like chucked her into the water. Good Lord. That's fucking brutal, man. P4G, P3P, then P3R. I've yet to do strikers. I haven't had time yet. Right on. Is it it's something that you want to do, Zircon? Minecraft lied to me, but yeah, surface tension is not fun at high speed. I guess. Big Z, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you, man. It's been a bit, so I hope you and yours had a happy holiday season. And 2025 has been treating you well thus far. Did you find Mevin and the child? Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet... she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Bro!
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself.
I believe in you.
You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
How's supper and how was 14?
I can do it.
Hickey uppy, excuse me.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Space lasers! Yeah!
You know the way.
Oh no!
No! Not you too! Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid!
To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
No!
No! Don't give in!
I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
Fuck, man, no!
Every agony.
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
The divinity?
Yes, man! Fuck, that's so good!
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Woo!
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Damn, that was so hype, man. Jesus Christ. Phew. Like, dude, I was like white knuckling it.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
Excuse me, sorry. Matsia's voice actor did such a... Dude, yeah, has absolutely crushed. Also been working on a lot of Warhammer 40k. Yo, and I mean a lot. Dude, you got the steady hands. I've seen a couple of people do it, you know, like... not on Twitch, but like YouTube. Juice. I can't. I don't have like this... I got big friggin' bear paws and unsteady hands, so... GG's, dude. Oh, they did. Grumpy, absolutely. Big time.
Battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
My man.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Zircon, have a great night. Dude, don't apologize for anything, man. You streamed, you got your own life going on, you got your own stuff happening, dude. Get some rest. I hope you have a great start to your Tuesday, bud. Thanks very much for hanging for a bit. Never any apologies ever necessary. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers in Palkistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Maeva and Kasaf died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even the smallest of solaces would become this comforting. Are you ready then? In that case, let's head to Polka's stand. No doubt Vitra is waiting for us. Never mind, that's easier. Way easier. Dude, come on. Not voiced bums me out. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnair must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kasaf and Maven's babe is a child of Thavnair as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsya, and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. I am Vertra, and for years encountered hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, and as with Awan as my loyal servant. Am my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along. Nidana, what are you doing here?
She's like, hey, just here to chill. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palkistan in their time of need. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that, my bad. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Maven's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary?
Thou didst suspect the boy, but was but a simulacrum.
A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan, with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Aowen's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray, allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means of to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Radatan, but the star.
Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this, their darkest hour.
'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Radatan fares. What will you do, scions?
I worry for the survivors we met in Parusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Tabner?
We're like, well, you see what happened was...
Oh my! That's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we expected or suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see it if we can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then? Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nitana. By all means, allow us to assist. Whoa! What's up, Zach? How we doing, handsome? Hey, I meant to tell you on Saturday, I was fortunate enough to listen to your sultry voice in slaying of Dynasty Warriors.
where you were the Dynasty Warrior. You were slaying, and I was in the shower. So, you know. I just feel like we have continued to deepen our bond, all right, via the ways of the interwebs. Yeah, I mean, it's not for me, but it seems like it's another one of those games that I enjoyed watching Zach play it. You know what I mean? Like, or I would enjoy somebody else playing it. You know, not something that I would necessarily enjoy. The only Dynasty Warriors-esque game I think I could get behind would be like a Xenoblade Warriors. Definitely have some special connection after that, for sure. Suds and bubbles, you know, hot and steamy. You were right on my vanity next to the sink, also right next to the shitter. So, I mean, we like, I can show you the world. Like one of those kind of moments. That's a flying hippo mount, by the way, I just saw. I was like, where's that hippo just keep going? While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you've finished, look for me at the wakeful Torana. But yeah, how was your stream tonight, man? Were you you were Dynasty Warrior in it, more right? Ooh, pardon me. Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beasts might strike again at any moment. Did they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anyone safe these days? Have some chai and shut the fuck up. Just relax, okay? There, it's it. Just chill out, have some chai. A cup of chai? Can't you have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there's any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. See? Was that so hard? Just have a goddamn chill pill, alright, would you? How many are there? Oh, okay, so there's 3. My bad. Shining, shimmering, splendor. Seriously, dude. God of magic. God of thunder. Dun, dun, dun. You're gonna be like one hiding behind some bushes or something. I'm gonna be like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear his monstrous voice screaming my name. This is for me? Ah, we used to drink chai together often. Shared together over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory, and for we who must remember. Remember that we once lived. Death God, that was you? Or is that's just the title you also have? Okay. My bad. I was like, God damn, dude. I was like, what are the chances? Are they in the house, maybe? No. Oh, over there hiding. Wait, I know you. You're the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Not for you. Well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Ratatan hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. Ah, the aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. For that is all that any of us can do. Yep, back to work. Once I finish this cup, thank you. Also, Zach, for our shared adoration and love for Final Fantasy 13, were you one of the people that thought Hope was just a whiny bitch?
Thank you for delivering the chai, Vance. Did it help to lift the village's spirits? That is heartening to hear indeed. The final day show no signs of abating, but this is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we rejoin the fallen in death. It is not to surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward.
Move forward relentlessly. Matcha is eyeing you as if there is something he wants to say.
As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know what has become of Mevin and Kesaf's remains. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palkistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents. But I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I could almost believe there's a magic at work. How their tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palkistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at risk, as every village in Thavnir like as not. Still, I trust we can leave the place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Ratatan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? This is what he does. This thing. The wakeful Torana? Near the bridge of Ratatan, as I recall. Very well, then.
Got no time for ether quests. We're just trying to make up ground. Alvino told me everything. Full glad am I to hear the people are safe.
Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. 'Twould seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnair. Unfortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return at the city of Al-Zadal's Path. Come.
Oh, we're going. Ruwan! Hey, I know her. It's good to see you. It's good to see you safe. Given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I'm pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? So Vitra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. Well, I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduda then, but before that, it would appear that a word of assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we'd best enlighten them. Just run through the streets and scream, "Hey!" The dragon's gonna talk to us! Oh, damn, dog. Did I do the wrong one? I think I did. I certainly did. Now we're just going to take the long way. Fuck, man. We just did like a big loop. I'm dumb. Nope. I have to go to the fibers and then up? No, just stop. Just take the long way. Stop being lazy. Just make it worse for myself. Huge. Are the beasts all gone? I've been hiding and I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was going to eat me. I wonder where Vashran is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Leave me be, please. I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Oh, gods, what are you doing? Scaring me like that. If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed with the creature's maw. So many lives lost. Such terrible carnage. Are you saying that there is someone else who would lead Radatan in this stead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Sure you will, tough guy. All fucking Tommy Tough Nuts. He was like, I'll make him regret it. Please don't hurt me. All right, chill out, dude.
Look! Someone's coming!
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon!
Wow!
People of Radzathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzathan to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, has she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzathan will never be extinguished. I pray you let me choose to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
Feels walkers, right, man? I got misty out a couple of times on that one.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat Han, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your Satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
Turn around, dingus.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
By worrying about yourselves and nobody else. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamod, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Just sounds silly. We're gonna take you to the moon.
Long has thy Forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
The power of friendship.
Yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower? If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive.
I kind of thought she was going to tell us, like, we can bring that flower back if we just use good thoughts. It's all right, let's do it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
As far as we have come, and after all the honors we have seen, there is still so much that we do not know about the final days. Could it be as Nidana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension, and if so, are we powerless to forestall it?
Hot dog. Heck of a way to wrap up the evening. Right on. No, yeah, perfect, dude. It's 12:08. We even went deep. Oh, feels good. Good start to the week. Kind of, sort of. Good start here, but chaotic start to the week in life, period. 2-hour delays, man. Let me tell you something. As a first-time parent, every kid was excited to wake up on a snow day, to look at the news and be like, oh, is school canceled? Oh, is there a 2-hour delay? And then how excited you would get if there was a 2-hour delay or something of the such. For me now, as the parent on the other side of it, it's like, dude, a 2-hour delay throws like a wrench directly into the gears of your day, period. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, we get more time in the morning to kind of like veg out, you know what I mean? And have breakfast and hang, but everything is just out of whack, at least for me at work. For the rest of the day, everything is just wacky tobacky. And the roads were fine. I have no idea why there was a 2-hour delay. It is beyond me. Grumpy Phil, love you guys, man. Have a good night. Let's go and see. Whoa! Mr. JRPG, you rascal. Noir, have a good night. All of you and yours, have a good night. Have a good start to your Tuesday. And we'll be back here again tomorrow, man. Keep on keeping on. So thank you very, very much. We're going to go see Mr. JRPG. He is currently playing. What the fuck is going on? What 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 just happened and why? Who was that? Who is this? Later, Gall. Night, Zach. Who is this? Death God, is that you? Death God, is that you? So I'm like, with all due, like, I appreciate it, dude. I don't want this or need this. Truth be told, I don't mean to be rude. Like, I truly do appreciate it, but I don't need it, dude. I just stocked up the other day. I blew a whole bunch of dough that was burning a hole in my pocket. I appreciate the thoughts, though. But yeah, man, Mr. JRPG is playing Tales of Rebirth PS2, so it's not to where it's for the quest you have. Oh, dude, you didn't have to do that, man. I was gonna get to that another day. I gotta go, bye!